everybody, Wyntr here, and we are on the TimeShot server. It's Friday, which means Q&A Friday. Now, I have been building on TimeShot. This looks really not done. This is actually something I've been working on. It's another room. Over there is the main donor hall area, and over here I said I was going to put a building here, and I sort of have. It's sort of in the works. It's going to be another donor hall. I think this is going to be the Steam Games donor hall. It's going to go down and up and very confusing, but this is where all the Steam games are gonna go in here in this building, and it's gonna go up more and blah 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 blah. So that's what I've been working on today. But I'm not gonna build because I can't think and build at the same time. Usually I'm in a zone. And when I do Q&A Fridays, I got to concentrate really hard. But before we do start Q&A Friday, we do have donor updates, which I was doing. We got them during their stream, our last stream on, I think on Tuesday. And we got our first Emerald Block donation. Oh my god, that was so incredible. And it's by Salsa Doom 76, donated $200. Oh my god. And then of course we got Kana 1215, $25. Travis 4286 donated $50. Woo! Gold block. Man, this is incredible. Demka donated another $10 to round up to 30, securing her place in the throne room. There, and MK just left. Brandis Snoot, $50. Brandis Snoot. And then Noisy Boys, $25. I don't think anything changed here. Oh yeah, Cookie donated $5. Everybody else is a bump. And then we've got one person in the next room, I think. Yes, Owl Song donated $15. So, ta-da! Now, you guys suggested that maybe I should put glass here, colored glass or something instead of the dirt, but it's fine. I'd rather use dirt. It doesn't look pretty, but oh well. Maybe we'll put green colored grass. Let's go see if we have green colored glass. But we can do that while we're answering questions. And the first question comes from Shrewboyd313, says, which of your current series do you have the most fun recording? Now that's a tough one because I think I honestly have the most fun recording Wizards 101 and Pirate 101 because they're so easy to record. Honestly, I just jump in, record, and I'm done. It doesn't take a whole lot of work to set up beforehand. Sims, I don't know. Sims has never been like a real big favorite of mine. Honestly, I get bored with Sims really easy. And I'm really over controlling with my Sims, so I have a hard time letting them do their own thing and be wild and crazy. I'm kind of a control freak when it comes to Sims, and it's really hard for me to not be, which is not fun and entertaining to watch because I always want to play it safe and take care of my Sims. So that's really not very fun for me. TimeShot, I like TimeShot. Ooh. Your gifts, Mara. Oh, I forgot my gifts from the anniversary thing. Okay, so we'll grab these. So like, I have a Minecraft series that I usually play. They require a lot of like work between, and honestly when I'm not recording I really just like I really like playing games like Blade and Soul and I don't know, like playing games I don't record really. So I think my favorite series would have to be Wizard 101 and Pirate 101 just because I do love MMO games. They're fun for me. What am I doing? Okay, I'm putting stuff away. And those are just so easy to record. And I don't have to really work hard at them. Now, a couple of you people, Jordan Walker Cook and Aurora Avery, both asked questions that I'm not really comfortable talking about. I'll touch on them just this much, where you guys both asked, are you and Poet going to have kids someday? And I am unable to have children physically. There's probably a video I recorded in the past, I think it was in the Nether and TimeShot, where I talked about why I cannot have children. It's a medical problem I had, and I will never be able to have kids again. And it's really an upsetting topic to talk about, and I tried recording an episode about it earlier this week, and it made me very upset. So let's do lime. No, we'll do green stained glass. Do we have any cactus? We do. We'll leave one back in there. So I don't think we're going to talk about it now. Just leave it at the fact that I'm unable to have kids. It makes me sad, but I do have 3 beautiful children who I love. And so, no, we do not have plans. Sunshine DJ says, are you afraid of pit bulls or do you treat them like any other breed of dog? My school is having a debate about it and you're smart, so yeah. Now, I do not have a problem with pit bulls. Honestly, I believe that dogs aren't naturally hostile. I think the only time a dog is hostile is when it's been raised to be that way. Now, it's basically people that do it to the dog. So a pit bull is not any more hostile than like a German shepherd if it was raised to like be nasty and vicious. So no, I don't think pit bulls are, because I had a friend who had 2 pit bulls. And they were like the biggest cuddle monsters in the whole entire world. They're big babies. They were scaredy cats too. Like they would be so afraid of their own shadow. Okay, that's enough glass. They were afraid of thunder. Like they would go crying to my friend and like sleep under her blankets, like right next to her, like big old babies if it was thunderstorming. So no, I'm not afraid of pit bulls. She had 2 beautiful pit bulls and they were big, adorable sweethearts. So there's that. Starlight Crystal Knight asks, what is your favorite and least favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon would probably have to be Eevee and its different forms. I can't think of the fairy form for the life of me. I know what it's called, and it's just at this exact moment in time, I'm blanking out on what it's called. So I have no idea. That's pretty. We'll do that. That's why I didn't want to do glass. Glass. That looks nice. We'll do green. It's very regal. There's one back here. There we go. Excuse me. This chest over there. I love how I don't remember what I put in these buildings. I just look at it like, oh, there's chests. Do I have chests on the other side too? Oh, I do. Look at me. I'm almost like an adult. My least favorite Pokemon. I'm trying to think. That's kind of tough. It's probably that keychain Pokemon. Hold on a second. The keychain Pokemon, just because at that point I feel is just silly. Like they were like, we need a new Pokemon. What type of Pokemon should we use? And they were like looking around their desk and they go, keychain Pokemon. I can't even remember its name for the life of me. Let me Google this. I'm going to Google. EV forums. Sylveon. Sylveon is my favorite Pokemon. And my least favorite Pokemon is Klefki. Because why? So that's my answer for that. Like I even Googled it for you. Blue Echo really doesn't like my texture pack. That's fine. Paul Malin asks, who do you like better, R2-D2 or BB-8? I think I like BB-8 better just because I think BB-8 is a little more accessible. R2-D2 is huge and not so cuddly. Not that BB-8's very cuddly. It's a metal beast. Okay, these are all green glass now. But R2-D2 is classic, so you can't hate on R2-D2, honestly. Elisha Jackson asked, have you ever seen the anime Attack on Titan or read the manga? Or is there too much gore for you? Honestly, I have never really been interested in seeing Attack on Titan. It's not because of the gore. It's just not a story I really like. I usually like some more of the fantasy, not the sci-fi futuristic-y apocalypse world stuff. I like the fantasy fairies and adorable and kawaii and stuff like that. Like the Madoka series. I loved all the magical girl stuff, even though it was kind of dark and scary. I also liked Sword Art Online because of the fantasy, sort of like, video game, stuck in a video game thing. Those are the sort of animes that I watch, not sort of like the futuristic, serious stuff. So that's that. Carrie Sock asks, Pepsi or Coke? Let's go harvest the farm while we're talking. Actually, You know what we can do? We could probably go grab more smooth stone from Fabe's house because I'm always using smooth stone. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Let's go grab some more smooth stone from Fabe. Pepsi or Coke or any other kind of soft drink, root beer, Dr. Pepper. I actually do not drink soda anymore. I have not had soda since July. And that's because of my diet. I am not supposed to have sugars. Basically, what I drink is I drink water up until about 2 or 3 p.m. And then I have this Arnold Palmer light half and half iced tea, half lemonade. And that's about as much as I go. If I go out somewhere to eat, I get a lemonade or I get water. I don't drink soda. When I did drink soda, I used to drink Mountain Dew, and that was for the caffeine. I used to be so bad at caffeine. Like, I was just majorly, I had a caffeine addiction. I had a major caffeine addiction. I would drink like 3 or 4 Monsters a day. Like they were soda. How insane is that? And just, I finally just said enough is enough, and I cut back and I stopped. So I didn't drink Mountain Dew because it tasted good. I drank Mountain Dew because it had tons of caffeine in it, which is disgusting, which just is the most terrible thing you could possibly do ever. Don't do it, kids. Thomas Kirkham asks, if Poet is a butt, what are you? I am apparently going to be Mrs. Butt and have 2 butts. My own butt and his butt. So there you go. Poet's my butt. I'm double butted. Ordinary Orca asks, why did you guys stop with Sky Saga, and what do you believe in? God, Allah, no God, etc. On a scale of 1 to 10, how religious are you? Number 1, why did we stop with Sky Saga? It just wasn't really getting as much interest as we'd hoped. It was kind of repetitive. There was nothing really new to it. It was basically the same old all the time, and there was nothing new about it. So it got really old. Like, it felt just sort of rinse, wash, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat over and over and over again. It was too repetitive. There was nothing new. The more you progressed, the more things were just still the same. Just harder battles. So that's pretty much why we quit. A couple of us quit because it was really not getting any views or anything on their channel. Like, people were very much not interested in watching it. So there's that. Do you believe in God? I do believe in God. I do believe there's a higher power out there. I believe that there is more connecting all of us together. Whether some people call it God, some people call it Allah, and some people call it like Buddha or whatever. That's up to them. Honestly, I don't think it matters what you call it. It's something out there that wants us to do good for each other, wants us to leave the world a better place than when we entered it. And I believe that if you, wow, you guys having a party here? I do believe that if you do good, it doesn't matter who exactly was right and who was wrong. It just matters if you did good in your lifetime. 1 to 10, how religious are you? If you think going to church is being overly religious, I have lots of faith. I have lots of faith in a higher power. Do I believe you have to go to a church in order to prove that you are very religious? No, I don't, because I think that's something man invented to say, okay, if you believe in God, then you have to go to church. No, I think we could believe in God just fine without going to church, as long as you do. There are bad people that go to church, and doesn't make them any more religious than I am. It just makes them, you know, able to be sheep. I don't know. It's terrible. I'm not saying if you go to a church, you're sheep. No. If that's what makes you happy, if going to church makes you feel closer to your higher power, then amen, power to you. Seriously. However you want to worship, as long as you're not hating on another human being, I don't care. I could talk about religion all day because it's one of my hot topics. I have rants. I have venting. I am very religious. I do believe in a higher power. And that's it. I don't go to church. If you think that makes me less religious, then that's on you and not me. I don't judge people. It's not my place to judge another person on this earth. That is the higher power. Sorry, I went a little bit too much in that. Ryan Hutto asks, this is a Q&A. When do you have any advice about school and college? Even though I'm still in junior high, I am already looking at colleges. I live in Texas and would like to go to TAMU. Do you have any advice, or should I just focus on the 8th grade? I don't think it's ever too early to start thinking about what you want to do. If you are already focusing, honestly, it's easier. The earlier you start thinking about what you want to do in life and what colleges you want to go to, the earlier you can actually prepare. You can start looking at what sort of scholarships are available. If you can get into scholarship, That would be awesome because then you don't have to get like a college loan or anything. These days, you have to really have a college education to get anywhere in life. Like, and even if you do have a college education, it doesn't guarantee you're going to get a job anymore. That's the scary thing about this world today. When I was a kid, if you had a college degree, you could have an amazing job, guaranteed. Now, everybody has a college degree. So you have to at least have a college degree if you want anything in life. So I think honestly, if you're starting now, that's amazing. My daughter is like in high school and she's sort of putting off what college she wants to go to. And it's like, you're going to have to adult sooner or later. And she really doesn't want to. She doesn't want to grow up. She doesn't want to have to be an adult, which is cool because I do think you guys should like be kids for as long as possible and don't rush to be an adult. That's not name tag. But at the same time, you still have to be aware that you can't put it off forever. It is going to happen and you can never go back. So enjoy being a kid while you can, but know that it's got to happen. In order for you to like enjoy life to its fullest, you have to grow up and have an education and have a job and make a family of your own, or not. If that's not something you want to do. But growing up is going to happen eventually. So, hey, get a head start on it. Totally. I think it's totally awesome if you do. Winged Platypus asks, how did you choose the name Wyntr and who is your favorite superhero? I get asked this all the time, and I think I've told it in 3 or 4 different Q&A Fridays. But hey, if you haven't watched, Wyntr. Okay, when I was younger, my brother used to joke, because I'm very pale, that I was as white as snow. I made snow look tan. So I was nicknamed Wyntr. It was my gamer tag. And if you've ever tried getting a gamer tag, you know that regular words are usually taken first. So I misspelled it so I could use it as a gamer tag. If you look in Second Life, that's my gamer tag. It's not my gamer tag like on Roblox, I'll tell you that, because Winter Frost and Winter Loves were all taken. So my username on Roblox is Winter is taken. So there's that. Who is my favorite superhero? That is so easy. Remy LeBeau. And if you don't know who Remy LeBeau is, I am so sorry for you. I need to take a drink. I'm thirsty. Remy LeBeau is the most amazing Cajun superhero in the entire world. And I will fight you for that. Oh, okay. Riverside Sriracha says, if you were in Star Wars, would you be a Jedi, Sith, Gray Jedi, a person who uses dark and light side of the Force, or not be Force sensitive at all? That's a really good question. I'm trying to think because I would like to say I'd be a Jedi. Totally pure. But I know that I'm not perfect. And that's full. Should I put it in here since it's a sponge and I don't think I'll ever have a sponge again? I don't think I'm perfect. And I think I've made mistakes in my life and I've let fear and stuff like that rule me. So I would probably end up being a gray Jedi, honestly. I would probably have moments of weakness where I let the dark side take over. So I would probably be a gray Jedi. I would hope that I wouldn't be Sith. Because at the end of the day, even though I've made bad mistakes, I still don't like to be selfish. And I like to give back to others. So, Austin Sassini asks, which of your children like or is more attached to Poet? That's tough. Okay. Honestly, okay. When Poet left, these are the reactions from my kids. Beth was upset that his shoes were no longer here. So when she took out the garbage, she had to actually put on shoes because she was just slipping her feet into his shoes. Honestly, that was the only thing she missed about him. When Lily and Thomas were here, I told Thomas the other day, Lily was just like, so he's gone. He'll be back. Thomas, I was like, well, now you don't have to share your computer with Poet. And he's like, Mom, that kind of makes me sad, though. And I was like, oh, he's like, Poet was my best friend. So I think Thomas honestly was the most upset that he was gone. I don't know where I'm going at this point anymore. I'm just going to go check things out. Because I want to go look at the 2-year anniversary monument. I think it might have gotten torn down, though. We'll go look. So I think Thomas definitely was the most attached to him because Thomas is really hard to play video games with. Like, honestly, so hard to play video games with this boy. He bounces around in front of the TV when he's playing video games. He cannot sit still. And this is cool. So this is the monument. Here lies Skypick Bog, murdered by Liam, 2014. Okay. Here lies aka Betty Fultron's booty. Oh. Here lies Skypick Bog, convinced to calf. Boob, not dead yet, or something. Here lies Skypick Bog, murdered by Dave. Celebrate the return of Dave. The Dave. Anasia. Lapis. Dave. Dave. Jake. Oh, that was like the cake. Okay. So, yeah, I think Thomas is really hard to play video games. So then when Poet came here, Poet would sit down and play video games for hours to the point where Thomas would like take his controller and be like, you could go now. So like nobody's been able to like really play with video games with Thomas until Poet showed up. So him and Poet sort of bonded over that. Let me see here. Reese Whitehouse says, every time you stream, can you post a video before, please? No, if I stream in a day that is a scheduled day, my scheduled streams are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. So I shouldn't need to post, what is over there? I shouldn't need to post videos for my regular streams, but if I do stream in a day that's not a regular day, what is this? Oh, it's a secret entrance. Okay, it's the battle boob. If I do post in a regular day, then I definitely, or not a regular day. Like if I were to suddenly say, okay, I'm going to stream, because I might stream actually tonight, just so you guys know. I'm streaming Pony Island as a bonus stream this weekend. If I were to stream like tonight, I will post a video that says, hey, I'm streaming right now. Come watch me on Beam. What is this? Is this a village farm? A villager farm? What is this? What is going on here? Future set a community for trading. Oh, he's making a villager trading farm. That is so cool. What is this? Nothing. All right. It is dirt. That's what it is. Okay. So, yeah, if I stream on a time that's not a regular stream, then I definitely will post a video on my channel. I will remove it afterwards, of course. Waterwolf says, what is your favorite type of citrus plant and what is your favorite canine species? Waterwolf, why do you keep asking these questions? That's what I want to know. Why do you have such a fascination with plants? Why do you care? I do not have a favorite type of citrus plant. I like oranges. Oranges are citruses. There you go. Canine species. I don't know what a canine species is, nor do I have a favorite. Somebody asked, Wyntr's real name is Bleep Bleep. Funny. God's Girl Savvy Bee says chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream. Neither. I cannot eat ice cream. But when I did eat ice cream, I did enjoy good chocolate. Ed Ryan Hutto says, thank you, Wyn, for the advice. So if you have questions, make sure you get them down in the comment section below for next week's Q&A Friday. I enjoyed answering all these questions. These are some really good questions. And I will see you guys next time on the TimeShot server. Bye-bye.